The bottom line on the states here.
So we had, I think, a very productive conversation. Both Senator Graham and I are in agreement that now that a resolution is going to be before the Congress of the United States, we want to work to make that resolution something that a majority of the members of both houses can support. A rejection of that, a vote against that resolution by Congress, I think, would be catastrophic because it would undermine the credibility of the United States of America and the President of the United States. None of us want that. But we do want an articulation of a goal that over time will degrade Bashar Assad's capabilities, increase and upgrade the capabilities of the Free Syrian Army and the Free Syrian government so that they can reverse the momentum on the battlefield that is presently not in their favor because they have not received the assistance that they need, while Bashar Assad has received an abundance of capabilities from his sponsors, Russia and Iran. Finally, if the Congress were to reject a resolution like this, after the President of the United States has already committed to action, the consequences would be catastrophic in that the credibility of this country with friends and enemy and adversaries alike would be shredded, and there would be not only implications for this presidency but for future presidencies as well. Complicated details, and we have to be assured that this. I think they're going to have to work very hard. Americans are skeptical. We've gone for 2.5 years without helping these people. Obviously, people are weary after Iraq and Afghanistan. Americans have to be assured that the whole plan will entail American boots on the ground, and we totally are in agreement with that. So they have a selling job to do, but at the same time, I believe that if we can formulate this strategy that I just articulated, degrading his Bashar Assad's capability, upgrading the resistance in the long term, then I think that that we have a chance of succeeding in the vote.
At the end of the day, this is a Syrian fight, but the outcome does not limit itself to Syria. If we don't get Syria right, good luck convincing the Iranians of changing their behavior. So we let it be known to the President that we don't want endless war. John knows better than anybody, war is a terrible thing. We want sustainable security. And Syria is a cancer that's growing in the region. And for 2 years, the President has allowed this to become, quite frankly, a debacle. And when it comes to selling the American people what we should do in Syria, given the indifference and, quite frankly, contradictions, it's going to be a tough sell, but it is not too late. So, Mr. President, clear the air. Be decisive, be firm about why it matters to us as a nation to get Syria right. I'm going to go back home to South Carolina and, one, listen to the people, but give them what happens if we do nothing, what happens if we have a weak response, and what happens if we get Syria right. A chance to speak directly to the American people. John and I and the President all believe that the Syrians by nature are not al-Qaeda sympathizers. They're not trying to replace one dictator, Assad, who's been brutal,